Most freelancers in India will fail. And not just fail, but get into a cycle of mediocrity, scraping by, working with bad clients, and never making the kind of money that can actually change their life. Now, let me be very clear when I say enough money. Earning 1 lakh rupees, 2 lakh rupees, or even 3 lakh rupees by any chance is completely possible. I genuinely believe that. But that's not life-changing money, or is it? And here I'm talking about 10 lakh rupees per month and beyond. The kind of money that lets you move out, travel where you want, help your family, and actually live the life on your terms. But here's the harsh truth. 99% of freelancers or agency owners will never get there. And it has nothing to do with skills or luck. So if you are serious about making it big, pay attention. Because I'm going to break down real reasons why freelancers in India fail and how you can escape the trap. Reason number 1, lack of discipline and work ethics. Now, you might have heard this before. Freelancing is equal to freedom. And that is the biggest lie that you have been sold to. Because with freedom comes responsibility. No boss, no deadlines, and no structure. So you have to push yourself. But what do most freelancers do? They procrastinate, scroll Instagram, waste time on YouTube, and then wonder why they are still broke. Now, here is the truth. You are not treating it like a real business. You work when you feel like it. And when you don't, you chill and you enjoy the life. If you don't have the discipline to sit down 10 hours straight and put in the work every single day, you have already lost the battle, my friend. Most freelancers in India, they work like they are doing some kind of a side hustle. But bro, tell me one thing. If you treat it like a part-time gig, it will pay you like one. And that is why you need to hustle like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it does. Now, reason number 2, poor English communication. If you can't communicate in English properly, your earning potentials becomes very limited. Now, this has nothing to do with your nationality or anything. Treat English just like a language and nothing else. It doesn't have to be your identity, but it has to do a lot with the kind of money that you will be making working with people beyond the borders. If you can't communicate clearly and fluently in English, forget about getting international clients. And to be really honest, even high-paying clients would like to work with someone who can express their thoughts properly, and they would love to communicate in English because in down south, people speak in English. In the north, they also speak in English, and we are talking about high ticket clients here, not just some low ticket kind of a service that the loop that everyone is getting into. And absolutely not. You don't have to sound like an American, bro. You just need to be clear, confident, and concise. And if this is something that is holding you back, fix it, brother. You don't have any other option. Listen to English songs, listen to English content, watch everything that you can do in English to improve your communication as soon as possible, because there is no workaround for this. And also, which is very important, start improving your sales communication skills. Because my brother, business is communication. Whether it's between you and your client, or it's between business to a customer, or it's between a business to business. You need to sell yourself, you need to negotiate, you need to handle objections and make the client feel like that they are in very good hands. And to be honest, if you can't do that, you will always be stuck with low-paying clients who don't value your work. Reason number 3, the middle class mindset and the societal conditioning. Now, let's admit this. Most of the freelancers, they come from middle class families, and where the only dream is कि अच्छा job लग जाए बस और क्या चाहिए. And growing up in India, we have all heard the same kind of things from our parents and grandparents, haven't we? बेटा पैसे समझ के खर्च करना, बेटा पैसे बचाने चाहिए, बेटा पैसा पेड़ पे नहीं उगता. And look, I'm not complaining. I am beyond grateful for everything that my parents did for me, and to be honest, my parents are really very close to my heart. But here is the thing. When you keep listening to these lines over and over again by a lot of people around you, these lines, they get drilled inside of your brain, and you get sort of negatively programmed in many ways. And before you even realize it, they shape the way you think about money. And this is the reason why many freelancers in India, their goal is only just to make 1 lakh rupees per month and nothing beyond that. And they think that if that happens, that should be their ultimate goal and ultimate achievement of life. And they think that if they hit that number, their life will finally change somehow. But the reality is, it's just peanuts. Considering the kind of bills we have, the kind of expenses we have, other distractions that we have in our society today. Sure, in the beginning, 1 lakh rupees per month or even 50,000 rupees per month looks like a very big milestone, and it is a milestone. You will feel proud about yourself that you have achieved something, or maybe feel a little invincible in yourself, right? But try and give it a few months. You will see that nothing changes with that 50,000 or 1 lakh rupees or even 2 lakh rupees for that matter. Same stress, same struggles, just slightly better purchases. Maybe an iPhone or a Mac or something else that you can afford for yourself. And the real problem is the scarcity mindset. The society has conditioned us so deeply that breaking out of it feels impossible somehow. And until you do, you will always hold back yourself from making the real money. And if you want to break out of that cycle, you have to rewire your mindset. And this has a lot to do with surrounding yourself with people who think bigger than they are, who actually practice. Surround yourself with people who think bigger. No drive, people who don't want to achieve great things in their life. Now let's move on to the reason number 4, the comfort zone mentality. But you must have heard this phrase very often. Growth happens when you are uncomfortable. And I think this is 100% true and beyond true. And this is exactly why you are stuck, my friend. In the West, kids, they move out of their house at 18 and they have to figure everything out by themselves. But here in India, you can be 25 or 27, still be chilling at your home, everything paid for, and then pretend to try freelancing somehow. But if you really want to grow in life, you need to sit alone with yourself and you need to ask yourself, why am I doing this? What am I doing with my life? And practically, that's very hard to do when your life is too comfortable or your life is too easy. Now, reason number 5, speed. Slow implementations kills the dream. And this is the reality. Most freelancers, agency owners, and other online entrepreneurs, they are slow. Slow to take action, slow to implement, slow to adapt. And this is exactly why they stay stuck. They spend weeks overthinking, months in research, and by the time they finally take action, the opportunity is gone. Freelancing and online entrepreneurship is a speed game. The faster you implement, the faster you learn. The faster you learn, the faster you grow. Simple. The ones who are actually making big money, they don't waste time on thinking too much. They execute. They take a lot of actions, make hundreds of mistakes, and keep moving forward. And that is how they excel in their careers. Speed wins every single time. And if you have made this far, you probably relate with at least one of these points. I know that many people will watch this video, nod their heads, and go back to their sorry life back again. And a year from now, they'd still be stuck with the same problems, complaining about the same issues. But a few of you, and I say this with a lot of conviction, will genuinely take action. And those are the ones who will break out, scale up, and actually win in life. So the choice is yours, brother. So if this hit home for you, drop a comment below and let me know which point slapped you the hardest. And if you're serious about leveling up, hit that subscribe button because I'm here to help you skip the freelancing trap and help you build the real wealth. See you in the next one.